today we're gonna look at the planets. So this is Eyes on the Solar System. I'll leave the a link in the description. I know the sun's not a planet, but we'll look at it. Okay. The sun, the heart of our solar system, is a yellow dwarf star, a hot ball of glowing gases. Regulated. Okay. Mercury looks like our moon. I think a lot of people think that because it has a bunch of craters in it. Okay. The smallest planet in our solar system and nearest to the sun. That's basic facts. Is only slightly larger than its moon. Sorry. Sorry. I think I might have some kind of problem. I didn't realize. Something in size, somewhere in size and structure to Earth. Venus has been called Earth's twin. These are not identical twins. However, there are radical differences between the two worlds. They're not two different worlds, right? Well, I guess they are, but I guess they're not. Okay, what is Earth? Our home planet is the only place we know as so far that's inhabited by living humans. Wait, but what about the Kepler thing? I don't know what it's called. It's also the only planet in our solar system with liquid water on its surface. That's true. Mars. The fourth planet from the sun. Mars is a dusty, cold desert world with a very thin atmosphere. Okay. Oh, I forgot about the moons. I want to look at the moons too. I'll look at the moons. Phobos is the larger of Mars' two moons. It orbits Mars 3 times a day and is so close to the planet's surface that in some locations on Mars it cannot always be seen. I don't know if it's Deimos or Deimos. I think it's Deimos. Deimos is the smaller of Mars' two moons. Let me know in the comments if it's Deimos or Deimos. Deimos is the smaller of Mars' two moons, being only 9 by 7 by 6.8 miles in size, 15 by 12 by 11 kilometers. Deimos whirls around Mars every 30 hours. I think it's Deimos. Actually, I'm just going to keep the tab open. I forgot to look at Earth's moon. Let's look at that. I don't want you. Where's the moon? Where's the moon? There it is. Earth's moon is the only place beyond Earth where humans have set foot. My voice is doing that again. I want to be sick. Okay, that's pretty cool. Not much information. I woke up. Jupiter is the fifth planet from our sun. It is by far the largest planet in our solar system, more than twice as massive as all the other planets combined. Oh, I forgot about their moons. Why do I keep forgetting to do that? Jupiter's moon Io is the most volcanically active world in the solar system, with hundreds of volcanoes, some erupting lava fountains dozens of miles or kilometers high. Europa may be the most promising place in our solar system to find present-day environments suitable for some form of life beyond Earth. Jupiter's moon Ganymede is the largest moon in our solar system, and the only moon with its own magnetic field. Callisto is Jupiter's second largest moon and the third largest moon in our solar system. Okay, let's move on to Saturn. There's the rings. There's a lot of information for them. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun and the second largest planet in our solar system. Adorned with thousands of beautiful ringlets, Saturn is unique among the other planets. It is not the only planet to have rings made of chunks of ice and rock, but none are as spectacular or as complicated as Saturn's. Like fellow gas giant Jupiter, Saturn is a massive ball made mostly from hydrogen and helium. Let's look at the moons now. Mimas. We'll start from them. Crater-covered Mimas is the smallest and innermost of Saturn's major moons. Okay, let's look at this one now. One of Saturn's most surprising moons. Enceladus has altered views about where life might exist. Tias, I don't know how you pronounce that. Tias is Saturn's fifth largest moon. That's all the information, really. Dione is a small moon orbiting Saturn every 2.7 days at a distance roughly the same as our moon orbits around the Earth. Rhea is the second largest moon of Saturn. Why do you not give us any information? Saturn's largest moon, Titan, is extraordinarily exceptional, exceptional. Okay. Iapetus, the third largest moon of Saturn. I'm so sick, I think. Iapetus, the third largest moon of Saturn, is known for having a bright half and a dark half, with the leading hemisphere being dark. Okay, let's move on to Uranus. Ironic name. The seventh planet from the Sun with the third largest diameter in our solar system. Uranus is very cold and windy. I know some people pronounce it Uranus, but I'm going to go with Uranus. Okay, let's start with Miranda. Miranda, a moon of Uranus, looks like it was pieced together from parts that didn't quite merge properly. Ariel is a moon of Uranus. Umbriel is the darkest of Uranus' largest moons. It affects only 60% of the light that strikes its surface, a feature similar to the highland areas on Earth's moon. Titania is Uranus' largest moon. Images taken by Voyager 2 almost 200 years ago after Titania's discovery reveal signs that the moon was geologically active. Oberon is the second largest moon of Saturn. Okay, let's move on to Neptune. Oh, God. I'm finally going to be over this long video. Dark, cold, and whipped by supersonic winds, ice giant Neptune is the eighth and most distant planet in our solar system. Triton is the largest of Neptune's 16 moons. It is unusual because it is the only large moon in our solar system that orbits in the opposite direction of its planet rotation, a retrograde orbit. I think that was all of it. I'm not sure. There's no Pluto in this game. I also know that's not a planet, but I guess that's it.